I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Next part of oh my god, now I gotta check the name title of the game. Alright, that's what I thought. What remains of Edith Finch? Next part. We didn't finish Molly's part. Oh, no, it's not.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh, okay. How do I get out? There.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Close it manually. This can't be, because it's not really like an action game, so everything you do is automated.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother. The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Everything is pink and fluffy. Oh, key. Oh, no, we need a key. I think we have the key. I do have the key. I'm late. Because I recorded, so I don't know.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Wait, so we go to the 90s. Yeah, 1999, so we're still alive. Let's say this game takes place 2010. I don't know, just like an estimate. Could be like 2012. I don't know.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
You really put that on camera. It's not alive. Yeah, anyways, alright. Follow Calvin. Calvin, where did he die? Where's Calvin? Calvin was the brother. Was that Milton? Was it Milton? Must have been Milton. 2010 is the latest that we know of. It's 2010. Or 2016 is actually. This was after 2016 at the very least. It was like 20. But 2019 had been kind of good actually.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
No!
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
That's Calvin.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Oh. That's only 7 minutes, so it's not just gonna be like Molly's last time. Because Molly took long, just because it's like an actual thing. And also because it wasn't like just getting.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
So that's the way we came in. That way. This way? We are going that way. Oh no, we're going this way. Ha! But this isn't really a hard thing. Maybe it's... Pull it? Pull it. Oh, like that. What is it made? 1950, I think it said. Oh,
The passages were a pretty tight fit.
no,
They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Growing up, I always thought of Barbra as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbra's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbra was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
That's money.
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbra's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbra got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbra went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh. Guys, they're playing Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Says what? Yeah. Oh, this guy's amazing. This is fun. Ah!
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
What?
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show.
The late, not the late night.
Hours later...
Barbra! Walter, what's going on up there?
Ah!
Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Yeah, I'll beat you with a crutch. Pretty good at that. That's skeleton. Please let me print this. Ah, dang it. Yeah, let's go, Walter. That other picture I can't print it. Except for high or better. Let's go right. Shower before
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbra turned, saw the Hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And whoever he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbra.
Okay, Barbra, there's gotta be another way out of here.
She played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
You gotta finish him off with the crutch. This crutch is overpowering. Look how she does.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbra, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbra Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbra was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbra, tucked inside the music box was all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Oh, I just... That's kind of eerie.
Edie told me all Barbra wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Oh, close it. Dang it. Alright, let's go. Barbra. Oh, we're still. Oh, yeah, there's another one.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
I think this is gonna be our last.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbra.
Yeah, Barbra. The most famous one. Oh, no. We're supposed to go down the stairs. I don't even know. Okay, yeah.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
I don't think they ever mentioned that. They mentioned some kind of disaster related on that, I think. Yeah, just as the thing about you. Oh, even the cleaners here. This is like crazy. Kids are here.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbra died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Yeah, Walter's one of our. That's 5. Good, like 60 years. Pretty good. 57, I think. 53. But that's. Let me look at all this. I think I actually already looked at all this in my.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Walter? Got a little far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just
That's when he died, right? Yep, that's when he dies.
stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
You're an adult.
I have to leave.
Yeah.
Well, I still can.
You're an adult. You'll be chill. How she died, right? Like, obviously it was the box. This is that.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
Oh, like I think killed Barbra.
Whatever killed Barbra
Yep, I literally just guessed it.
and Molly and Calvin.
Well, Calvin died on his own terms. That was him. He died on his own terms.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Yeah, I can imagine Walter.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
I think he's like 70 years old now.
I'm going to
right?
appreciate all of it, especially the food.
You watched this for the past 30 years.
I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Okay, after she does her thing.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Alright, close the book. Ah! Alright, I think we'll get down.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Stop talking. Hey, please, can I? No, I just want to. Alright, no, we're gonna stop here. I'm not dragging this out. Unless it's. Yeah, 20 minutes. That'll be good. Alright. Goodbye. See you later, I guess, my human beings, my brothers and Jesus, my sisters and Jesus. Goodbye.